Пошло-поехало. Так. Всем привет. Если вы сюда попали, соболезную. Так. Сейчас будем проходить Alan Wake 2. Постараюсь, по крайней мере.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Where'd he gone? Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. What the fuck?
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
По настройкам вообще.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the
Черпак. И шо мне тут?
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan.
Как лицо
I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
I mentioned the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body.
Go.
How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They
Заходил.
got it, Thornton.
Заебе.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders.
Зачем мне бред? Ещё.
Worth taking another look.
Ну ладно. Метод убийства. Детали убийства различаются, но единственное, что объединяет трупы, вздутие на причины смерти разные. В данном случае травма грудной клетки. Синяки на запястье и ногах. Глубокая рана в груди и сердце отсутствует. Все тела раздуты. Жертвы. Все жертвы пропали без вести. В 2010 году больше ничего общего. Тед Лейн. Стоматолог, колотые раны, вздутие, синяки на запястье. Венди Дэвис, учительница, тело раздуто, обширная рана грудной клетки. Перси Вулф, хозяин магазина, синяки, сердце удалено, странные татуировки. Треть убийцы. Посмертные татуировки на теле. Жертвы не обладают схожими особенностями. Травма грудной клетки напоминает разделку души мясником. Пустой ящик. Класс. Цели. Место преследования. Все понятно, выходим. Карта. Надо?
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down a hill to the crime scene.
Спустимся по склону. Туда, место преступления.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Понятно, сюда надо будет вернуться когда-то. Хаос на озере Колдрон. Бесчинство в съемных коттеджах поздним вечером неизвестно напал на отдыхающих. В воскресенье приятному летнему вечеру, посвященному барбекю и рыбалке, положил конец загадочный незнакомец. Напавший на посетителей парка и разгромивший коттеджи, пострадали 3 человека, одного из них пришлось госпитализировать. Местным жителям остается лишь гадать, пойман ли злоумышленник. Полиция... Блять, куда я прилистнул? Полиция до сих пор не сделала официального заявления. Свидетели преступления глубоко потрясены случившимся. Один из них Курт. Да ты Курт, ты не Курт Мил. Заявил: мы просто отдыхали, смеялись и жарили зефир у костра. А потом со стороны коттеджа донесся крик. Мы понятия не имели, что происходит, так что вызвали полицию и убежали подальше. Все теперь вздохнуть. Шляпа какая-то его. Правда ли походы помогают от депрессии? Серьезно? Виртуальная чемпионка по выпечке из Брайт Фоллс. Виртуальная чемпионка. На тропе найден пропавший доберман. На выходных месяцев Аманда Смит наконец-то воссоединилась с любимой собакой по кличке Кофейное зернышко. Ясно. Тут ничего. Нельзя ее с собой забрать, потом почитать. Что это? Енотам нельзя класть ничего на стол?
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm...
Вот возьму так. Это Спарта, на ему за голову вот так. Миррор Пик, могучая горы вдали. Нечто иное, как Миррор Пик, культовая достопримечательность с видом на озеро Колдрон. Под правильным углом вершина будет отражаться на тихой глади озера во всей своей перевернутой красе.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Так, ну погнали, я еще здесь есть.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
А, убегай. Блин, ладно, пошли. Что, угораешь?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn.
Место, чтобы использовать.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Мы с тобой вместе.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan? Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Что ты тут наделал?
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial
Что
killers and
нажать-то, блядь?
shootouts with the mob.
Нажмите, чтобы использовать фонарь посадить. Просто нажать.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Эй. Что у нас тут? Помнишь? Ой, я не хотел. А как использовать? Ёб твою мать. Шо? А где фонарь? Так, понедельник, 3/9. Замечена подозрительная активность. Разведчику показалось, что он видел движение в кустах. Рядом были найдены следы, но некоторые из них он сам же затоптал. На будущее учить разведчика. Разведчик. Докладывать нечего. Несколько животных. Все как всегда. После наступления темноты появились охотники, браконьеры. Слышал пару выстрелов. Точно не наши. Надо присмотреть за ними. А то говорит, дут куда не положено. Tuesday. Так, ладно, наверное, надо все-таки пойти. Так, что это? О, подожди. Мусорка. О, я здесь пробегал как раз. Ага. А я знаю, куда я бежал.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Ой, вот так,
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp.
вот так.
You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Смотреть, давай. Думаешь, надо?
Body is positioned on the table.
Ну, в целом
Ritualistic.
логично, да, уложено на стол. С открывает список собранных соковелик. Чтобы выбрать изображение, добавить его в доску. Как использовать. Так. Ага. Соковелики.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Просто отлично нужно выяснить, связано ли это преступление с убийствами, которые мы расследуем. После удаления доски зацепок появится новая линия расследования.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Сердце.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Опять доска зацепок. Эй.
Think. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Точно пил. Ай. Так. Что на будущее? Били брызги крови на столе.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Как туда попасть?
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Давай, подожди.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Look, I get that the UFO thing was a joke, but you're probably trained to joke about it,
Any
right?
idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Это что было? Ну да, чуть-чуть не похож.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale
Ну,
went
здесь не
missing
важно, какой
13
вопрос
years
задавать.
ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think that's everything.
Так. Роберт Найтингейл последний раз его видели в Брайт-Фоллс 13 лет назад.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Нет. Не заметил.
They planned for the murder to happen here.
Преступник хотел, чтобы
Passing the
место
time with equipment
произошло,
ready.
всё подготовил, просто ждал.
They were waiting for him.
Ждал его.
But why Nightingale?
Почему именно Найтингейл?
He's been missing for 13 years.
13 лет считался пропавшим.
Why here?
Почему здесь?
Why
Почему
now?
сейчас? Куда пришла жертва?
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
50 вяза.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
То есть,
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. This mug always cheers me up.
не худшая мать. Что я еще могу по досье узнать? Пока, судя по всему, ничего. Мы здесь.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find. Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Фрагменты рукописи, чтобы улучшить оружие. Что? При быстром попадании так. Снова удерживайте кнопку быстрого, чтобы перейти в режим автоматической стрельбы. Это существенно увеличит скорострельность. Увеличить размер магазина на 15, да, блядь, на 50%. При быстром попадании врагу в голову 2 раза подряд оглушение будет длиться дольше. Так у меня ни на что не хватает. Канал для чайников. Полное руководство по наблюдению за неопознанным летающим объектом. Но это надо читать. Запишу на случай, если все повторится, и память снова подведет меня. Меня снова постило, это чувство накатило в 4:00 ночи, я только укурил бутылочку. Ах, мы на крыльце трейлера. Я забрался в машину и поехал, пытаясь угнаться за чувство. На небе было полно звезд, а вот луна не удосужилась показаться, и, как ожидалось, чувство вело меня мимо Брайт Фоллс к озеру Колдрон. Я пытался найти верное место, верную эмоцию, мысль, сочетание этого всего, чтобы случилось то самое. Трясся от мысли, что оно может случиться, а оно все не происходило. Той ночью не происходило. Это раздражало, но и успокаивало одновременно. Я смотрел на небо в поисках форм объектов. Безрезультатно. Но потом я дважды моргнул и заметил стремительно тающие очертания восьмигранника. Я это прочитал. Блять. Что за...
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Так. Я запутался опять. Ага, вот отсюда почему-то в меня стреляли, получается.
Did you get lost,
Ты что
Anderson?
делаешь, блядь? Так, вот где-то здесь меня поймали. Что, тут ничего не будет? На, прикинь. Озеро. Здесь дерево лежало.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
Все, поговорили. Нет ничего загадочного в том, что озеро Колдрон получило свое название из-за похожей на котел формы, однако с ним связано немало загадочных историй. Например, его считают проходом на тот свет. Есть история о ведьме, чьим котлом на самом деле было озеро. Легенда гласит, что местный шериф обвинил даму в колдовстве, когда его ухаживания остались без ответа. Ее утопили, но она выронила свой черпак, а из него выросло странное дерево, которое назвали черпаком ведьмы. Позже она вернулась с того света, чтобы отомстить своим обидчикам. Может, изначально она и не была ведьмой, но точно стала ею теперь. Она убила шерифа, утопив его в озере. Затем вырвала его сердце и заперла в ящике. С помощью сердца она призывала его из озера, чтобы он мстил от ее лица, по крайней мере, так гласит легенда. Чувствуешь? Не понял.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Возьми его, блядь. Что там? Что произошло?
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
Привет.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Какая-то тетрадь смерти получается.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Так, ну это мы только прочитали. Что, мне опять читать это?
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Опять обратно туда-сюда ходить. Ланчбокс. Ланчбокс. Точки интереса дел показывают предметы и информацию, собранную сагой для отслеживания прогресса коллекции.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Воу-воу-воу. Еще ланчбоксы искать. Регион Брайт Фоллс. И лампу, блядь, повесили. Зона округ озера Колдрон. Их оставим. Да нельзя мне оружие. Что бегать нельзя? Так, не понял, мне к озеру не спуститься получается. Куда ты мчишь, толкаешь, гусь? А я здесь залезу, походу, да? Если вы зашли в тупик, не знаете, что делать.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Кстати, да. Хрена себе. Опа, 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 опа. Что такое, не понимаю. Это свет так падает через листья, типа. Какие же. Давайте закроем. Давай помедленнее делай это все. Фонарик есть какой-нибудь, алло? Пистолет. Сердце, фонарик. Включить фонарик. за типом. Давай слазь уже. Куда меня хотел вести? Давай, погнали.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Ну, спросить, что так, что? Блин, убирайте, она же сказала, у него в груди не внутри что-то. Лучше я уже мне не надо. Здесь все понятно. Здесь что-то
My first ever prank on Casey.
первый розыгрыш.
A true classic.
Прекрасно. Чё?
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Перестань тебя. Жертвой был коллега, специальный агент ФБР Роберт Найтингейл пропал в этих местах 13 лет назад. Теперь он внезапно объявился и сразу погиб во время жестокого кровавого ритуала, прямо в день их прибытия. А еще они нашли страницу, эту страницу, первую страницу, но не последнюю. Первый шажок на пути в кошмарные глубины, сокровенные тайны на краю бездны. Слова. Эти слова воспринимались как послания, были посланием. Кто-то знал, что они здесь. Что они делают? Кто-то затеял с ними игру, давал им подсказки, приглашал куда-то. Как тут устоишь? Им нахально предложили разгадать неразрешимую тайну, даже если они знали, что в ходе игры неминуемо пострадают. Отказаться было невозможно. Поговорите с кем-нибудь. Темнику не темнику. Спасибо. А что, сегодня нельзя поговорить с челом-то? Нельзя с ним поговорить-то? Так, я хотел дома вообще проверить. Но мне только что важно попасть, по-моему.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Без передела надо смотреть, как фонарик включать. Все, фонарик. Что угорает? Вот, вязать. Выгляните дверь. Я читал уже.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Как же это я не понимаю.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Спутик.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Запутался, выполни следующие шаги. Помой руки, достань курицу из морозилки, поспи. Отлично. План на один. Куда ты, блядь? Топор нельзя. Это знак меньше. Ебить, колотить.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Просто поздоровалась с чучелом оленя. Надо посмотреть, что в рюкзаке есть. Говорят, что озеро Кальдера, то есть образовалось оно на месте извержения вулкана или выжженной потоком лавы трещине. Но что если это не так? Что если это творение не природа, а рук человека и не просто для красоты? Я думаю, что вулкан тут ни при чем, его создали и создали с определенной целью. Озеро — это тайник под водной гладью, скрыт секретный механизм, который только и ждет, когда нажмут кнопку. А люди с кнопкой, они в том большом доме у озера готовятся не пойми к чему. Уж я-то знаю. Кто ты? Почему шкаф не проверяет?
having flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Исследовать место, выяснить, что произошло с Найтингейлом. Исследовать место преступления. Опять. Мама не исследуется. Вот, вашу налево.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too.
Ну, пообщалась, молодец. Погнали.
Welcome back, Anderson.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
А, это здесь. Вроде. Окей. Чё, все. Окей, просто. Что дальше?
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Давай, оставляй. Ну? Забираешь? Пойди давай. Эй. Ой, закрой дверь.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Вон.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
A lunchbox again.
Пачки.
Who's leaving these out here?
Героиня. Ты не одна. Героического тебе дня. Документы. Рукопись. Вот так по воздуху просто спустились снова. Чё, давай быстрее.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. Only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Редкие виды птиц Тихоокеанского северо-запада. Чтобы перелезть через забор не проблема, если иметь соответствующее снаряжение и навыки. На чем я, к счастью, собаку съел. А, теперь понятно. Кстати, о людях. Видел какого-то пьяного, шатающегося по лесу, ведущего себя странно. Может, это не алкоголь, а наркотики. Решил не приближаться к нему. Пожалуй, надо найти другую точку наблюдения. Как неприятно. Сменил точку наблюдения. Немного поднялся по склону. Отыскал местечко, откуда открывается потрясающий вид. Последние 10 минут слышно волков или других собак. Звук какой-то странный, они больны, бешенство. Надо бы уходить отсюда, но солнце скоро сядет, а этот дурацкий телефон совсем разрядился. С этим местом что-то сильно не так. Эл. Первое впечатление от игры.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter. Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Первое впечатление. Читать просто капец сколько.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head.
Не успеваю думать.
I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Тут ходячие банки пива.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Hello.
Какой халёв.
Just how much coffee have you had today?
Чё, куда идти? А может туда?
Hey, how's it going?
Сохранение когда было вообще. Восемь минут назад. Самому можно сохранить или нет, блин? Увеличение яркости.
How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh.
Ё-моё.
rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it at Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
Сколько уже? Уже час, наверное, да, прошел.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Чё, веди. Понял.
Man, it is swinging cute, isn't it? Charlene, are you so comfortable as I am?
You don't think the amount of hot, caffeinated beverages you downed has anything to do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh dear. Cute.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010.
Yeah.
The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Нашли что-то. Почему? Как не стрелять? Букер Ти.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Какой-то психичкой, короче, играю еще.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Can't dwell on it too much.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, In the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Have a nice day.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
Опа. Ну ладно.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Налево. Ага.
What was the cause of death? What other clue? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Тело было погружено в воду уже после смерти.
It doesn't add up.
Кто-то здесь не сходит. А как он бежал?
This looks like text.
Похоже на текст.
A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Судя по их характеру, то это нереально прочитать.
Aha. They did leave something inside his
Эти
chest.
что-то оставили. Что?
There's writing on here.
Здесь что-то написано на сердце.
Can't make it out.
Writing?
Собрать. Написано.
How'd they manage
Только
that?
здесь провернуть такое. А, ну, досье вот это вот. Досье понимаю. Это объясняю. Так, что-то по карте-то мне хочешь сказать. Нормально. Так, убийство. Так, это мне куда?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Что можно узнать с этого тела? Неразборчивые слова на сердце. На сердце взгляд смотрит небо.
That's not right.
Чего? А.
Yes. Text is smudged.
Тело сердца покрыто
Looks inverted.
кровоподтеками.
Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Это вот причина смерти. С какой-то предмет.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Бокс хочу такой.
Doesn't look right.
Записка внутри гласит: «Мое месте героиня». В каком смысле, кто это здесь оставил? Вязание вещей специально для меня. Откуда ее автор узнает, что я люблю вязать? Может, это просто совпадение?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait!
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page is set to get into the light. I need to get into the light. Now. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Если вы покинете убежище или будете атаковать из него во время боя, оно на время станет недоступно. Покинете убежище или будете атаковать во время боя. Какое убежище, блядь?
Go! Vanished. He didn't have a heart, but he still got up.
Я думаю, на этом можно закончить. Кто-то подключался, кто-то подписался даже. Вот. Спасибо. Продолжим в следующий раз. Спокойной ночи.